From deciding not to speak out about her father's famous trial, to being smart enough to keep her distance from his toxic ex-wife. Here's what Lily Rose Depp really thinks of Amber Heard. It might come as a shock to many, but Johnny Depp's eldest child has never spoken out on his behalf. So everyone's heard about the Johnny versus Amber trial, right? And while it was horrible to watch, there's no imagining what his children went through watching their father's name being dragged through the dirt. That being said, the entire time the trial was ongoing, Lily refused to make her opinions about it public, and even kept her silence for months after it ended and her father's innocence was proven. She only posted one tweet back in 2016, which happened right after the Aquaman actress filed for a restraining order against Johnny for the first time. To show support for her father, she called him the sweetest, most loving person. But it seems she changed her mind and decided it was better not to take any part in the drama, and ended up deleting the tweet. People seemed to be mad at her, and she received a lot of backlash from fans of Johnny for not publicly supporting her father. The hate got real bad, especially when Amber dragged their names through the trial, but she didn't attempt to defend herself either. Instead, she stopped posting altogether, just to avoid the drama, and kept to herself. But it wasn't until the end of 2022 that she finally decided to break her silence. Turns out that growing up with fame has made her appreciate her privacy, and that's one of the major reasons why she refused to talk. In an interview with Elle, Lily revealed that since both her parents were icons, she didn't grow up to be a stranger to fame and everything else it brought. The model admitted that her parents tried to shield her and her brother, Jack Depp, as much as they could. But for her, having to constantly fight to maintain her personal space while growing up has made her a private person. Being a celebrity kid might look cool, but imagine not being able to control what becomes public about your life and what remains hidden. It's not all glitter and glam, and the media scrutiny is merciless. So for her and her family to become a spectacle that gossip mongers feed off just didn't sit well with her. And she in no way wanted to add to the ongoing frenzy by commenting on the situation. She felt that she deserved to keep her secret garden of thoughts, just that, a secret. She also admitted that she doesn't feel she has to give an explanation on anyone's behalf. But these weren't the only reasons for her silence. Of course, there's more to it. The King actress has struggled with being recognized for her talents. She told Elle that for most of her life and her career, she's been recognized through the men she's had in her life, which includes her famous father and the other men she's dated, but she doesn't want that. She wants to be comfortable in her skin and make her way in the world. It seems she doesn't want to be the kind of woman that uses famous personalities to gain popularity. And for those that can read between the lines, this statement in itself tells a lot about her feelings for Amber. Most fans think that one of the reasons Johnny's ex-wife made all those claims against him was to gain a portion of the fame and glory that he had. It seems Lily and Amber's relationship started out friendly, but it all went downhill pretty fast. The two were seen shopping together in 2014, which was during the time that Johnny and Amber were engaged, and they seemed to be having a lot of fun. According to Entertainment News, a close source revealed that the two ladies were having dinners together and spending quality time with each other. And after the couple got divorced, it seemed Lily still remained friends with her. A source also said that they were like sisters, and that Heard didn't mind taking on that role at all. She loved it. Not only that, the insider also said that the two would go out to the movies, and they had a one-on-one sort of relationship. On the other hand, Lily has never made any public comments on her relationship with Amber, and there's no way to know if these reports hold any truth. But there's no denying that the trial revealed a lot of negative things. Turns out, Lily wasn't even present at her own father's wedding ceremony. Wow. For a daughter to decide not to attend her dad's big day definitely means there's something off. During the trial, Amber tried to make it look like Johnny was a bad father by recounting fake stories. She described how he interacted with Lily while he was intoxicated, and then she came in as a savior, trying her best to tell him off or cheer his daughter up by putting her hurt aside and doing her best for the child. Johnny called her out on her lies by confessing that his daughter never even showed up at their wedding. And guess what? It was because of his ex-wife and her love for drugs. The actor revealed during the court proceedings that unlike what Amber would like the world to believe, His ex-wife and daughter were not buddy-buddy at all. The reason why his daughter had refused to attend the ceremony was because there was a plan made for the event by Heard and her friends. It was named Dinner, Dancing, and Drugs. This meant that drugs would be involved, and having kids around for a party like that is not the best idea. I mean, who in their right mind would want to expose their kids to that? One of the biggest reasons why Depp even went to trial was because he wanted the world to know the truth, and his kids needed that more than anyone else. The family suffered a lot, and it wasn't easy for his kids to hear ugly things being said about their father, especially when the truth was far from it all. Even Lily's mother, Vanessa Paradis, admitted that the claims made against her ex-husband were not only shocking, but painful for their family as well. No one has seen Lily and Amber together since the allegations came to light. For a relationship that was claimed to be very loving, they sure haven't met up with each other ever since, and it doesn't seem like they'll ever meet again. It's not only Lily who doesn't want anything to do with the ex-wife. Jack Depp, Johnny's son, is on the same page as his sister. Although he's very private and has never made any comments, Depp has made his kids' stance on the matter very clear to the world. He described his kids' relationship with his ex-wife as imaginary, one that was only invented by Amber to put him down. You see, Lily has been very supportive of her father, and there are also rumors that she had a falling out with her friend Cara Delevingne, mainly because she was friends with Heard. The two became friends while working at Chanel, so when the video of Cara and Amber kissing started making rounds on the internet, things turned sour between the two. People even called the model out for being disloyal to her friend, and rumor has it they were last photographed together in 2019. So the fact that Lily would give up on a friendship due to her friend's connection with Amber tells us that this girl wants to steer clear of any link-up with Heard. The two ladies even attended the Toronto International Film Festival in 2018, after her father and his ex-wife had separated. And it could have gotten awkward, but thankfully they never ran into each other, as no one saw them together, and neither were there any such photos taken by the paparazzi. Now, this was also before the op-ed was published about Heard claiming to be a victim of domestic abuse, which points to the fact that they had stopped communicating with each other long before that. Now, while her relationship with Heard might be rocky, Lily completely adores her father. Apart from her supportive tweet in 2016 saying that he's been a first-class dad to her and her brother, Johnny's recent appearance at the Cannes Festival was also celebrated by his daughter. She told Entertainment Tonight that she was super thrilled for him to be making a comeback. So it's safe to say that she's been on her father's side all along. The actor also admitted in court that he feels his children are way more intuitive than he is, as they refused to interact with his ex-wife and probably picked up on how harmful she was. Well, if only he could have taken a page from their book. But what can one say? Love blinds all. So, from being smart enough to keep her distance from her father's toxic ex-wife, to deciding not to speak out about the famous Depp versus Heard trial. That's all I've got on what Lily Rose Depp really thinks of Amber Heard.